I just wanted to kind of point out the obvious. I did get a background. I just kind of had this black thing laying around, and I just hate the color of my walls so much. I hate my apartment wall color. I can't do anything about it. I can't like paint over it because it's not my house. So it just honestly drives me crazy. Anytime I watch like a video while I'm editing, it might not bug some people, but it honestly bugs the out of me. Like, I'm just so over my walls, so I just needed to do something about it. So I'm just testing this out. I'm not entirely sure how it's gonna go and if I'm gonna like it, but I figured that I would give it a shot because I cannot stand my walls for another second. Honestly, it eats me up inside. If you do like this background, please make sure to let me know in the comments, or if you'd much rather just see like my vanity, or I don't know, just something else. Like if you like a past background, let me know. And also today I will be doing a collaboration video with Rissa Westscott. I believe her name is actually Rissa Westscott. She's actually my boyfriend's coworker's girlfriend, and we've never met before in person, but she reached out through me through her boyfriend, and we just kind of started talking, and she brought up doing a collab video together since she's also here on YouTube. So I said, of course. So we came up with the idea of doing our kind of go-to look, just a look that we do pretty much whenever we don't know what kind of look to do. It's just kind of the thing that we always go back to time and time again. So if you'd like to see what my go-to look is, then keep on watching. And make sure to check out her video after you watch this video. I will have it linked down below. And if you're from Marissa's YouTube channel, hello, and I hope you guys subscribe, and make sure to go subscribe to her channel if you're going over there for mine, and I will see you guys in the next video. So I started off by oiling. So I started off by moisturizing my face with the C+ Lemongrass Cover FX Radiance Drops. I just like to use these for a nice glow. For moisturizer today, I'll be using this lightweight one from Clean and Clear. Once that's done, I usually kind of debate between two primers for my go-to looks. I will either use the Too Faced Hangover RX or the Becca Backlight Filter. It just kind of depends on the look that I'm going for, and since I already hydrated with those Radiance Drops, I'm just gonna go in with the Too Faced Hangover RX. I do usually debate between those two, or if I'm having an issue with pores around like my nose area, I will use a pore filling one. But for every day, I love to go for either this one or that Becca one just to give me a slight glow. All right, my go-to foundation is usually either the Makeup Forever Ultra HD liquid or the stick. I do prefer the stick for most days, but I've used that in so many videos lately and I've kind of mentioned it so much that I'm just gonna go in with the liquid. Since I'm sure you guys are all sick of hearing about me, I'm just gonna make sure that I have a pretty nice, light, even coverage. I'm not going for super full coverage today since it's kind of just my everyday go-to look. Then I'll be going in with one of my favorite concealers, and it's the Lancome Epicernis Concealer. I really hope I'm saying that right. I like to use it under my eyes to cancel out any little bit of darkness that I have, and I will use it around the rest of my face to cancel out any redness. Then I'm just blending it out with my beauty blender. Recently have been loving again the Stay Matte powder from Rimmel, so I will just be using that with this pretty small little brush just to really get it under my under eye and not have to pack on so much powder. And then I also just kind of take it around, you know, little parts of my face and just set it wherever I know that I will need it. So since that is all set, I'm gonna just work on my brows next. Typically for every day, I go between two products. If I'm in a hurry and I just want a super nice natural brow, I will go for the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in black or the Dip Brow Pomade from Anastasia in the shade Ebony. And whenever I have a little extra time, I will go in with this guy. None of my compacts actually have a mirror. And once my brows are done, they're looking a little intense. I'm gonna just clean them up with some concealer and kind of take them down a notch because I don't know how this happened. They're just a little older. So I'm going in with my MAC Soft Worker Paint Pot. So all of the eyeshadows that I'll be using are from MAC. These are just kind of my go-to shadows. So I'm gonna just be taking all of these shadows and putting them on my eyes today. My favorite brush is hiding from me. There we go. The first one I'll be using is the shade Soft Brown by MAC. And with a nice fluffy blending brush, I'm gonna just blow that out into the crease and just kind of blend it upwards toward the brow bone. I'm gonna go in with the shade Brown Script from MAC and just that same Sonia Kashuk brush. And this one I'm gonna be taking it a little bit closer to the crease and not blending it out so much. They'll be blending it with that soft brown color. Once that's done, I'm gonna take this brush. It looks very similar to the 217 from MAC. It's the Sedona Lace EB09. And I'm gonna take a little bit of this shade called Cork. It's just kind of a darker brown, a little bit darker than soft brown. And I'm gonna take that on that little blending brush. And this I'm gonna place right in my crease, just very, very precisely. Once that's done, I'm going to take this Pro Longwear eyeshadow in the shade Plumful. It's just a very purpley, plummy color. And I'm going to place that on the outer crease, just kind of on the outer third of the crease, blending it down a little bit into the outer V. As you can tell, it's a lot of blending and a lot of packing on of different shadows. Next, I'm gonna go in with this one called Swiss Chocolate. It's like a chocolatey, purpley brown. I'm gonna focus that really more on the actual V and a little bit lower towards the lash line. So with that same Swiss Chocolate shade, I'm gonna just take a little bit of that in the inner corner of my eye. Then I'm gonna take the shade Naked Lunch. It's a very, very sheer white with a little bit of shimmer. I'm gonna take that on the Morphe M411 and put this right in the center of my eye where that white space is left over. Now that that's done, I'm gonna take that Sony Kashuk brush and I'm gonna just clean it off a little bit. I do need to have a clean brush for this last step because it's kind of the most important to me anyways. So I'm just gonna clean that off with a little bit of Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. This stuff dries your brushes like instantly after you clean them, which is super nice because then you can just go on into your next color. So with that nice fluffy clean brush, I'm gonna take a little bit of this last color, which is Uninterrupted. This is my favorite color from MAC. It's probably my favorite color in general. If I had to pick one eyeshadow color that I could not live without, it would most likely be this shade. It's just a really cool, dark mustardy, yellowy brown, amazing color that I love. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of that, not too much, I'm gonna just fluff it on the top. Take a little bit of that and ever so lightly buff out the edges with this around the entire eye. Then taking the Sephora Pro shader brush number 18, I'm gonna take some of that Uninterrupted. Actually, first I'm gonna go with a little bit of brown script, so that kind of reddish color. Then I'm gonna just drag that along the bottom lash line. And then with Uninterrupted by MAC, I'm gonna just fluff that along the edges of the red. I don't know why, but I love looks like this. Like, I feel like some of y'all might think I look crazy right now, but I like it, like a lot. I just love looking like I'm sick and there's something wrong with me. So I'm gonna just do like a nice little smudgy line on the lash line. And then I'm gonna take a little bit into the waterline as well. So once that's all done and I look pretty much crazy, I'm gonna just curl my lashes and apply some mascara. And I've usually been going for the Benefit Roller Lash just for every day. It's just the perfect go-to mascara for me. All right, now that the eyes are all done, I'm gonna move on to the face. I'm gonna take my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette and this little fluffy contour brush from Sedona Lace. Then taking this Duo Fiber brush from the Real Techniques Duo Fiber Kit, I'm gonna just go in with some of the NARS Laguna and just kind of warm up my face a little tiny bit more. Once that's done, I'm gonna go in with my favorite highlighter, my go-to highlighter, my like every day unless I'm going for a more natural look, which I don't typically. It's the MAC Oh Darling. Y'all gonna get sick and tired of me wearing this because I pretty much wear it all the mother time. Plus I have two, so that's always nice. I can't find my M501, so I'm gonna just take the little mini dual fiber brush from that same Real Techniques collection and just pick up a bunch of that. Oh, I should probably put on blush first, shouldn't I? Taking the Morphe E3, and I'm using a lot of MAC today. I just realized that. My go-to products are all majority MAC. I'm gonna take MAC Gingerly. Now taking that loaded brush with Mako Darling, I'm gonna just highlight. You guys already know this is a very long process with a lot of layers.
See them, look at his kicks, look at his car. All I say is, no good, I'm so hood. Clap with your soul, it's sober. Let me leave after it's over, killer.
Alright, now taking my MAC Fix Plus, I finally got some more and I stocked up. If you saw my makeup collection video, which should be up already, if you didn't get a chance to check that out, go ahead and check it out. It was my last video and I also have it linked down below. It's just showing you guys everything that I own. I just kind of wanted to start off the year so you know what I have, and that way, you know, you can see how it grows and things like that. So I'm gonna go with my MAC Fix Plus. I have a couple backups of these now. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna just spray this on my face, mainly concentrating it on the highlight just to make it a little more intense. All I have left is lip color. I'll either go in with matte days when I'm just going to class, or just running errands out and about town and I don't want to get looked at like I'm a freak. If I want to go just a little bolder, I will go for Anastasia Beverly Hills Sepia Liquid Lipstick. This is more for days where I kind of want to be a little weird, but not over the top crazy. And on days that I really want to be myself and just go full out me, I will go in with, of course, Jeffree Star's Dirty Money. I'm sure you guys all guessed it because it's my favorite color of all time. So this is more of like my favorite go-to liquid lipstick. I do sometimes choose to tone it down just, you know, because I don't really want to be stared at all day. So this is my favorite go-to look. This is a look that I would pretty much wear every day if my whole collection were to just be destroyed, stolen, burned, I don't know. I love a nice warm blown out sickly looking eye and a really cool crazy color because I love this shade so much. I can't even express it enough. So yeah, this is just kind of my go-to look whenever I'm not doing anything specific for work, or I'm just kind of, I don't know, out of ideas. I don't really want to try anything new. I want to stick to my favorite ways that I apply my eyeshadow and the colors that I wear. So thank you so much for watching. Again, make sure to go and watch Marissa's video. Her name is, again, Rissa Westscott. So you can go and see her everyday look. I'm sure hers is much more wearable. So if you're looking for a wearable everyday look, hers would probably be the place to go. And if you are coming from her channel, again, thank you so much for coming over. I hope you subscribe. So once again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel to keep up with my videos, and I will see you guys in a future video. Oh, I don't know why I love Dirty Money so much. It's so good. Like, it just makes me like shake because I love this color so much. No one will ever understand my love for this color. Like, no one will. And I'm fine with that.